Hello everyone! I'm so glad you're here with me today because I want to share something that's really changed my perspective and my daily routine. For a while, I felt like I was just going through the motions. I wanted to push myself and try something new, something that would shake up my habits and help me grow. Life gets so busy. Between work, family, and the endless to-do lists, it's easy to lose track of time for yourself. I found myself constantly multitasking, always feeling like there weren't enough hours in the day. I was feeling stuck and rushed, like I was always behind. My energy was low, and I missed having moments just for me. I needed a way to fit in my workouts and start my day feeling energized. I wanted to reclaim my mornings and use that time to focus on my health and mindset. That's when I decided to try the 5 a.m. workout challenge for a week. It sounded intense, but I was curious to see what would happen if I committed to it. My goal? To see if waking up early to exercise would boost my energy, mood, and focus, not just for a day, but for an entire week. I wanted to see if I could create a positive ripple effect throughout my day. I'll be honest, I was nervous. Waking up at 5 is tough, especially when you're not a morning person. The thought of leaving my warm bed before sunrise was daunting. But I love a good challenge, and I knew that sometimes the hardest things bring the biggest rewards. I wanted to prove to myself that I could do something difficult and stick with it. To set myself up for success, I prepped everything the night before: workout clothes, trainers, water bottle, and breakfast. I even wrote down a little motivational note to see first thing in the morning. Being prepared made me confident. It took away the excuses and made the process feel a little less overwhelming. With my alarm set, I went to bed feeling a mix of excitement and dread. I wondered if I'd actually be able to get up when the time came. Would I actually get up, or would I hit snooze and go back to sleep? The anticipation kept me awake longer than I expected. I reminded myself, it's just 7 days, 1 week to try something new, to see what I'm capable of, and to maybe discover a new side of myself. I wanted to prove to myself I could do it and share the journey with you. Documenting the process made me feel accountable and excited to see the results. I was ready to see if the early bird really does get the worm, or at least the endorphin rush. I hoped that by starting my days with intention, I'd feel more in control and inspired. So here we go. Time to kickstart my mornings, transform my days, and maybe inspire you to try something new too. Let's do this together. Day 1 was a shock to my entire system, a jolt that I felt in every bone and muscle. My alarm blared at 5 a.m., slicing through the silence. Outside, the world was still asleep, the sky a deep, inky black. My first thought was, no way, this can't be real. I questioned every decision that led me here, but I forced myself up, grateful I'd laid out my workout clothes the night before. That tiny bit of preparation made it just a little easier to move. I stumbled through a 20-minute height workout. Every burpee felt impossible, my body heavy and uncooperative, but I kept going, 1 rep at a time. When I finished, I was out of breath, but I felt a small, genuine sense of achievement. I'd done something hard before most people even woke up. I'd beaten the alarm clock, and a good breakfast helped me refuel. Eating something healthy felt like another win, a reward for my effort. As the morning went on, I noticed a surprising burst of energy. The sunlight felt brighter, my mind clearer. I was proud of myself. But by 3 p.m., exhaustion hit me like a wall. My eyelids grew heavy, and I struggled to focus on anything. I went to bed early, knowing I'd need every bit of rest for day 2. I wondered if it would get any easier. Day 2 arrived, and the alarm was just as brutal, if not worse. My body protested, but I remembered my goal. I wanted to hit snooze so badly, but I forced myself up, determined not to break my streak. This time, I chose a gentler, body-weight strength session. My muscles ached from yesterday, but I moved slowly and steadily. My legs were sore, my arms tired, but I kept moving. The mornings felt productive, like I was building momentum. The afternoon slump returned, but I was ready. I drank water, ate healthy snacks, and tried to stay positive. I reminded myself why I started this challenge, to prove to myself that I could do hard things, even when it felt impossible. It was hard, but I knew real change takes time and persistence. I was determined to keep going, no matter how tough it got. 2 days down, 5 to go. I was already learning more about myself than I expected. On day 3, something changed. I woke up before my alarm. My body was adjusting. I felt awake, not like a zombie. I looked forward to my workout and pushed myself harder. The energy lasted all day, and I didn't crash in the afternoon. I even had energy for my kids in the evening. Day 4 felt almost normal. Waking up early was becoming a habit. The key? Getting to bed early. I mixed things up with a sunrise run. Quiet, peaceful, my own private time. I realized the 5 a.m. workout wasn't just about exercise. It was time for myself. My mood improved, I felt calmer, and little stresses didn't bother me. I was genuinely excited to see what the rest of the week would bring. Day 5 hit me hard. I woke up exhausted, motivation gone. My body ached, and I debated skipping my workout. Instead, I compromised, a gentle 15-minute stretch and meditation. It was exactly what I needed, movement but also recovery. The challenge wasn't about perfection, it was about consistency. Listening to my body was more important than sticking to a rigid plan. That small change kept me going. I focused on recovery, ate well, and even took a short nap. One tough day didn't mean failure. It was just part of the process. By choosing a gentle stretch, I kept my promise to myself. I was ready to get back to it on day 6. After that gentle session, I woke up on day 6 feeling recharged. The sunlight streaming through my window felt brighter, and I noticed a sense of calm as I started my morning. It was as if my body had finally caught up with my intentions, and I could feel the difference in every part of my routine. The 5 a.m. alarm felt welcoming again. Instead of dreading the sound, I found myself looking forward to the quiet moments before the world woke up. Those early hours became a peaceful sanctuary, a time just for me. I powered through my favorite bodyweight circuit with more energy than ever. Each movement felt lighter, and I could push myself further than I had all week. My muscles felt strong, and my motivation was at an all-time high. Rest and recovery really paid off. Taking time to stretch and listen to my body made a huge difference. I realized that progress isn't just about pushing hard, but also about giving myself space to heal and grow. My energy was high all day, and the afternoon slump was gone. I stayed productive at work, and even found myself smiling more during meetings and breaks. I was more focused at work, and had more free time in the evenings. With my mornings starting earlier, I finished tasks ahead of schedule and could unwind with a good book or spend time with loved ones. My mood was better, and I felt less stressed. The little things that used to bother me didn't seem as important anymore. I found joy in simple moments, like a walk outside or a quiet cup of coffee. Starting the day with a win created a ripple effect of positivity. Each small victory built my confidence, and I noticed I was kinder to myself and others. I made better food choices and prepped healthy meals. Planning ahead became easier, and I actually enjoyed making nutritious dishes that fueled my body for the day ahead. My mind and body were finally working together. I felt a sense of balance and peace, both during exercise and in moments of stillness. By the end of day 6, I felt like a new person, stronger, more disciplined, and in control. The changes weren't just physical. I noticed a shift in my mindset and self-belief. Waking up at 5 a.m. was now my special time. It became a ritual I cherished, a daily reminder that I could shape my own day and set the tone for everything that followed. I was proud of sticking with it, even through the tough days. Looking back, I realized how much I'd grown, and how those early mornings had become a symbol of my commitment to myself. I couldn't wait for the final day. The anticipation was real, and I was excited to see just how much further I could go. On the final day, I woke up at 5 a.m. feeling fantastic. No struggle, no hesitation, it felt natural. For my last workout, I did a greatest hits session. Height, strength, and a long stretch. Cooling down, I reflected on the week. I started feeling tired and stuck, but ended energized and in control. The biggest realization? The 5 a.m. workout added quality time to my day. That quiet hour set a positive tone for everything else. My sleep improved, I relaxed more in the evenings, and I had more time for family. The whole rhythm of my day shifted for the better. Finishing the challenge wasn't just about early mornings, it was about proving I could commit and grow. I learned the power of preparation, consistency, and flexibility. This one-week challenge was truly transformative. 15. Thinking of trying a 5 a.m. workout challenge? Go for it. Prepare the night before. Lay out clothes, trainers, water, and plan breakfast. When your alarm goes off, you want zero decisions. Just get up and go. Start small. You don't need an hour-long workout. 15 or 20 minutes is enough to build the habit. Listen to your body. On tough days, do a gentle stretch or walk. Consistency matters more than intensity. Get to bed early. This is non-negotiable. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Turn off screens, read, unwind. Remember your why. Write it down and keep it visible. When the alarm goes off, your why will motivate you. Even a few days can make a difference. You might be surprised by how great you feel. Give it a go. 15.